So, does this place have any legends featuring mermaids? It does. A record called Kagenki was written by people at Horyuji Temple after the Kamakura period. In that record, there are a total of six instances of information concerning mermaids. Six. Eh, that's certainly promising. One of those entries describe a sighting here in Futami, is a province on April 3rd during the second year of Enbun era, which would be 1357. So they even noted the exact date. How fortuitous. Eric Fortuso, ganon. The passage is as follows. From the sea of Futami in Ise province came and made you, delivering perpetuity. So, what exactly does that mean? My guess is that a mermaid was spotted in the sea by Futami, and it was named Enmeiju, meaning health and long life because it granted longevity. Aha! It granted longevity, did it? Finally, we're getting to the good stuff. Yeah, it's another account relating mermaids to Yao Bikuni. It seems the idea of mermaids granting immortality has already been established at that time. Indeed, and now we even have a name. Oh. So, what sort of mermaid was this, and what became of it? No clue. Again with the vague records, these people write down the appearance of some fantastical creature and then just let it wander off. I haven't personally gone over every bit of research on the matter, but I can speculate on an answer. Records of mermaids in other places also often refer to them by name. In fact, it may not have been all that uncommon for the people in the area to encounter them when these records were written. Let me see if I follow your meaning. The same mermaid would appear repeatedly, leading people in the area to grow accustomed to it. Am I right? Am I on the right track? Exactly. I mean, you wouldn't bother giving a name to something you only saw once after all. These people may have even come to have a kind of rapport with the mermaids. At the very least, it doesn't appear as though they were trying to capture any. Mermaids that people didn't want to capture, then they weren't seeking its flesh. Perhaps there was a way obtaining immortality even without the meat? Maybe, maybe mermaid meat was really just tasty and nothing more. And if that were the case, then it makes perfect sense that they would view the mermaid as a divine creature. So they treated it as an auspicious being that blessed others with long life. You may be on something here. This makes me think that the theory you mentioned about how this there might be two different kinds of mermaids. Oh, you remembered? I stand by my theory. There's the fish mermaid, which looks more like an aquatic monster or beastie. Beastie! And the human mermaid, which resembles a demi-human or nymph. Indeed, that's the simplest way to describe it anyhow. Assuming the mermaid in question had a name, formed relationships with human, and granted longevity, it stands to reason it was of the human mermaid variety. You have a point. The mermaids were encountered thus far all been caught in nets and appeared to be more like fish mermaids. It seems more likely then that the mermaids who grant longevity are actually these human mermaids. Interesting. That in turn would suggest, my word, would this mean that one could become immortal without eating their flesh? I'm not sure. There are countless legends that reference the need to consume their flesh, but I can't help but feel there's more to it. Hmm. If human mermaids are capable of communicating with us, I'd really like to speak to one. Agreed. Speaking of which, this is entirely unrelated, but there's something I've been wondering. Do you mind? What? But our conversation was just getting good. Protest all you like, but I shall ask anyway. Oh, what's this? On our way here, I noticed a certain something adorning the entrances to everyone's houses. What is that? Oh, right. Those are Somin Shorai talismans. Somin Shorai? Yes, although in most Japan, they're unusually only hang up around the new year, but here in the Isitobashimes region, they're traditionally left up all year. Interesting. I can add more details information to the files for you later. Thank you!